Everyone, happy Thursday, episode number 13. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. So today I want to kind of tell you guys my why, my how, all of the above, what I've gone through in my life, what I've done to get over it, get past it, get through it, however you want to say it. Get over it. This is what I've done. So, Melanie, School of Mindset. I don't even know if I've said that so far. Whew. Today's Thursday, and it feels like a Friday. It feels like it should be a Friday, but with a Monday feeling. Monday feeling like I can't get my words together. Friday feeling like, oh, are we there yet? So today I really want to talk about me and my why and how and what I'm doing. So the reason I decided to go into self-coaching, it was nothing I had ever planned on doing throughout my childhood. I wasn't like, oh, I want to be a self-coach. None of that. Nothing of the sort. I honestly, up until just December, I really had no idea that I wanted to be a self-coach. And through listening to Brooke Castillo's The Life Coach School podcast, I knew that life coaching was, I don't know, always near and dear to my heart. I feel like giving words of wisdom is something I really enjoyed doing. So, I don't know, the podcast just really stuck with me. I really loved the things I was learning, the things I was doing, the things I was bettering about myself. And really throughout the journey I went on last year, through the verbal abuse, through living with my ex for almost 4 solid months in the same house, separated. That was so hard. We weren't even in a house. We were in a 3-bedroom condo. So just a 1-level 3-bedroom apartment style condo. That was rough. So it was getting up over those humps and learning the things I had to learn with using the tools that I found through my journey. So the tools that I'd like to tell you about, starting off with the podcast, of course, that's number one. Finding a mentor, somebody that I can look up to and listen to. And even though for me last year it was just a podcast form, I do believe that an in-person, somebody that I could actually send a text to, send a call to, and ask for advice, I really, really appreciate that dynamic of a friend having, that's more of my accountability partner, I guess. I like to call him an accountability partner, but it's more of just like got some life questions, things like that. So frequency therapy, that's one of my biggest, that really helped put my mind at a place to where I can get through those hard times, get over the humps of the crazy days and all of that. But what I like to do each day is I put a frequency on my computer, because I'm on my computer every day. So I just throw a frequency on, play YouTube. I like to I like to YouTube just concentration frequency. And the first picture that comes up with the bubbles coming out of the guy's blue head, that's my favorite. I absolutely love that one. When I put that frequency on, it's like my mind knows, I've trained it, it just knows we're getting to work. So having the frequencies to not only help me get focused, but even to help me open up my mind to new possibilities and new outcomes that I just can't consciously come up with. So that's another thing, is trying to consciously solve all of the problems. Sometimes it's not our consciousness that needs to solve the problems, it's our subconscious. And how we do that is through meditation and actually clearing our minds. That's another practice that I've picked up. I love the peacefulness of the actual meditation. I love getting to know more of my thoughts and who I am just in what I learn about myself through those moments. So another thing that I really, really love doing is taking care of my plants. I'm a lover of plants. I have over 70 plants in my house, which is still lower than what it used to be. I really enjoy taking care of something else. I enjoy taking care of something that honestly doesn't talk back. Not saying my kids talk back all the time, but sometimes interaction with something that's not human is great in my book. I really enjoyed taking care of them. I enjoyed loving them and talking to them. I enjoy all of the above. I know some people actually name their plants. I'm not one of those. But either way, I still talk to my plants. I call them he's. I have a bunch of he's in my house. Isn't he so cute? I know that's so silly, but that's one of the things that I like to do. It helps my mind. So whatever you need to do to help your mind, even though it might be silly, just do it. So another thing that I like to do is painting. I love painting. I've always loved the paint night concept, but I've never been able to really get on board with it because I'm not always into painting exactly what they want to paint. I mean, I really enjoy the gathering, I enjoy the friendship, I enjoy all of that. So I decided to incorporate that into my goal, my daily life schedule. Painting for me is a really good way to express the internal thoughts. So to really be able to get those out and to visually see the things that my mind represents is a little easier for my mind to also understand and in turn learn that this is something we need to fix. It's the mental break that you take from trying to consciously work through all of your problems. It just gives your mind a moment to relax and to not worry about everything, not think about everything that's wrong in life. It's something physical that can keep me here in the now. Same as woodworking. I love having a shop in the garage, something that I can just go out there, make a shelf real quick if that's what I'm feeling on a Saturday. I love it. So far, I've built 2 art projects and 2 shelves, all on my own, and it's so fun. I feel like that, for me, is more healing than anything actually physically building something with my hands. I'm the crazy one that on Christmas, my favorite time is actually putting together all of the things that the kids get for Christmas. But I really enjoy that. So another thing that I use in my day is angel numbers. Not a lot of people are familiar with angel numbers, but I'm sure you're familiar with catching your eye on a certain number on the clock. I'm sure you're familiar with seeing patterns of numbers. For me, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4. If you want to look it up, you can. I legit Google meaning of 1, 2, 3, 4, meaning of 2, 3, 4, and Joanne is my favorite. She has a really good description of what the numbers mean. She breaks down each specific number and what those numbers mean, and then what they mean together in a series. It's one of those, I don't want to call it a higher power, but it's one of those, I'm just going to call it a higher power. One of those higher powers. It's not quite a level that I'm on right now, but it's a step towards getting me there. It's a reminder to keep my feet grounded. I'm on the right track. That's what those numbers serve for me, because that's what they keep telling me, is I'm on the right track. My numbers tell me I've gone over something really hard in my life, but in order to get to where I am today, I had to do that. So my first week moving into my house, the number 1, 2, 3, 4, every single time it came on the clock, my whole entire first week here, whether it was 12:34 in the PM or 12:34 in the AM, I saw it on the clock every single day that very first week. And if you look up that number, it'll tell you. Where I am today is exactly where I need to be. I knew that moving out of my ex's house, going through a divorce, being out on my own with my kids, being an entrepreneur, everything that I knew I needed to do, the odds were completely stacked against me. Just getting out there, starting out new and fresh, and not really knowing how to move forward, but knowing that I just needed to, knowing that no matter what steps I needed to take, I just needed to do it. It wasn't the, oh, let's be cautious, that's not really a good idea. It was a, oh my gosh, this just happened, now what do I do? So to have the angel numbers to actually give me that peace of mind and to have faith in myself, it's that mental reminder. If we focus on all of the negatives, that's all that's going to happen. If you can look at an angel number and have it tell you, you just did something really crazy hard, but don't worry. You're going to get there. You're on the right track. Do you think that would give you a little boost in your mentality? Like, I can do this. I've never done this before. I don't know how to do it. I just need to do it. Doing it and failing is better than not doing it at all. Doing it and failing is actually creating the ball rolling. Once you start doing something, whether it's right or wrong, just the fact that you're doing it, the next step's going to come. The next step's going to come. The right people are going to be put in front of you. The right friends, the right connections, the right places. It's all going to fall into place. Once we align, the earth will align. Once we start and actually push forward, that's where the earth is like, all right, we've got this. Now the earth is going to start presenting you with all of the opportunities that you need to better your life, whether it's continuing down the same exact path you're going, or if it's a new path that you didn't even have any idea that you needed to go down. But that's the great thing about actually taking the time, taking a moment to read those angel numbers and to get another perspective. But yeah, I'm a really big fan of just doing it. I'm just gonna do it. Get it out there. If it's wrong, oh well, we'll fix it and do it later. If it's right, then that's great. I found something right, but that doesn't mean that everything else is going to be right along with it. We always need to be tweaking and updating and progressing. That's life. We can't ever just be stuck where we are today and feel like we're still going to succeed. In order to succeed, you need to be taking a step every day with everything that you do. Keep that mindset of, is this going to better my business? Is this money I'm spending, is that going to help my business? Is that money going to help me make more money? Now, being in the entrepreneurial mindset, I need to think like that. Before, being in just a different mindset of being the employee, life is completely different. Life's more enjoyable. I definitely am enjoying my days with Tia Vea. I enjoy my morning time with my videos. I enjoy all of the projects I'm working on. especially my paint nights. Tonight is paint night number 3, and I'm so excited. Again, thank you to everybody who's bought your tickets so far. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I've got career day at Zachary School tomorrow, and I'm really excited about that. What else? I've got a rollerball class coming up on Monday. It's for memory loss. If you guys have a hard time with your memory, or if you feel like you need just like a little boost of a concentration at work, we are doing a roller class on Monday, and it's actually going to be hosted on Zoom. So if you are not in Salt Lake, or even if you are and you aren't able to make it, you can still purchase a ticket, and I will pre-make a bottle for you and actually send it out to you. You may not have it exactly for Monday since it is coming close to that, but here going in the future, all Thursday night paint nights will be hosted on Zoom. If you order your tickets by Tuesday at 5, I will overnight ship all of your materials to you, so you can also have paint night with us in the comfort of your own home through Zoom. So I'm really excited to offer that, because I know not everybody has Thursday nights available and not everybody can come. So I want to make it just as easy as possible for everybody out there. So anybody listening to this, if you're interested, tonight is paint night, although it will not be a Zoom. Paint night next week and starting every week after will be. And then Monday night roller class, it is mental rejuvenation with a memory loss roller. That one will be live if you are interested in attending. And then every other Thursday night painting from here on out. Just plan on being there if that's something you're interested in. If not, and you know somebody that maybe needs to take a moment and ask themselves the important questions of what they're doing in their life today, send them my link, send them my way. I would love to help out anybody that I can. Just really get over the processes that I've gone over, the bridges that I've crossed, postpartum depression, divorce, living in a controlling marriage. There are many, many different things that I've gone through in my life that I just really am looking forward to helping others with. So if you think it'll help you or know somebody, share the message. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Love ya.